Hello everybody, so welcome back to my channel. This is my first ever video with a talk through in it. I'm going to be talking through the hair and then voice overing the makeup, so I really hope you enjoy it. Let's get started. So to begin, I'm just going to prep my face with the PIXI Milk Serum Moisturiser. I love using this before makeup because it sinks into my skin really quickly, so I don't have to wait around for ages before I put makeup on, and then it actually keeps my skin really hydrated throughout the day. I'm then going to hydrate my lips with the Nivea Lip Butter and then prime my face with the Chanel Blanc De Chanel primer. Hi guys, so I'm really apologise for this mop of a hair I've got going on. I'm going to make it all cute in a minute. This is a hair tutorial and a makeup tutorial. So yeah, so the hair bit will be a talk through and then the makeup bit will just be a voiceover, just because it's easier for me to do the makeup in a voiceover. But if you do want a talk through makeup tutorial, then let me know and I will do that. But yeah, no, I'm going to be doing these really cool Dutch braids down the side of my head. I literally look like a goat of some description. Anyway, I've primed and like prepped my face for makeup, and I have got my eyebrows sort of gone a bit funny because obviously like I put moisturiser and stuff over them, so now I need to like touch them up. So okay, let's get into it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the tail end and I'm just going to split my hair roughly down the middle. If it's not like perfect, then like don't sweat. And what I'm going to do is just like pin this bit up. Like I don't want this bit at the moment. So what you're going to do for the hair is literally these little clear elastic bands. You don't want to be running around with big hair ties at the bottom of your braids because that just doesn't look cute at all. So you're going to get the tail comb, the pointy bit, and then you're going to draw a line from here about just off centre of your centre. So you've done it in the middle, and you're going to separate that back to about the top of your head. Now what you're going to do is split this section into three. So 1, 2, 3. If you're right-handed, you want your right hand on the back piece and you want your left hand holding the other two pieces. Now, with these two fingers, if you're holding this section, you want to pinch the front section that you're holding in your left hand, bring that to the back, and then you're going to pass the back piece under the middle piece, and then twist the front piece and the piece that you just brought forward. You're going to twist that and then scrunch up. I'm going to do it again. The back piece is going to go under the middle piece, the front piece is going to go under the middle piece, and then you're going to scrunch. We've got the back section in the right hand. We're going to grab some more hair. Hold up, let's clean this up a little bit. And then we're going to grab some more hair for the front section. And then what we're going to do is put the back section under the middle, which is this piece. And then the front section under the middle and scrunch. So I'm leaving a bit of space at the bottom, just about that much, just because it gives us room to then scrunch it up and play around with it at the end. My baby hairs have gone all over the shop, but yeah. It doesn't have to be perfectly neat unless you want it that way, but obviously the look that I'm going for is to mess it up, so yeah, it's up to you. I'm now going to go to the voiceover and do the makeup. So starting off with the makeup, I'm using the Makeup Forever HD foundation in the shade, not sure, but I'll leave it below. It's the Ultra HD, and I'm literally just painting that all over my face. I am matching the shade to my body and not my face, so it does look a bit different shade wise. And then I'm just going to blend that out with a beauty blender. Then moving on to concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Cocealer, and this is in the shade 1. I'm just putting that in an upside down triangle under my eyes and then blending that out with a beauty blender as well. I'm also putting that in the centre of my forehead, my nose and my chin. Now to prime my eyes ready for the eyeshadow, I'm using the MAC Prolongwear Concealer in the shade NW15, and I'm just blending that out with a beauty blender afterwards. So as I said, I've already done my eyebrows, but now I'm just setting them in place with the Loreal Brow Plumper. This is just to make sure that the hairs don't flick up during the day and they stay put. And now I'm going to start contouring my face, so I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Almond, and I'm just carving out my cheekbones, my jawline and around my forehead. And then I'm blending that all away with a duo fibered brush from Crown. I'm then going to set that all in place with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. Finally, moving on to the eyes, I'm using this NARS eyeshadow duo. I'll leave like the real name of it down below, but I'm just using that purple shade as a transition shade, and then I'm just mapping out the sharp edge that I'm going to have going towards my eyebrow, and I'm just using a concealer edge to do this. Always start with the lighter shade when you're mapping out, so that you know that if you make a mistake you can probably cover it up with a bit of concealer and then start again. You don't want to go in with a heavy dark shade because then it'll be difficult to erase. Then I'm going in with Petal Pusher from Makeup Geek, and I'm just going to put that through the crease and keep blending that colour out. Then I'm beginning to deepen and darken the shadows, and I'm taking Vintage again by Makeup Geek, and I'm just going to carry on with gradually deepening that shade up. Then for the star of the show, this is Daydreamer by Makeup Geek, and this is literally the most perfect lilac shimmer you'll ever see in your life. I'm putting that all over my lid and then sort of feathering it out towards the point. And then I'm creating a sort of cut crease effect with the shade Curfew by Makeup Geek. I'm then bronzing my face with this, it's like a shimmery bronzer, which I love because I was going for a really, really glowy look. It's from Soap & Glory and it's called Wonder Bronze. I'll leave the shade of it down below, but I'm just bronzing the perimeter of my face with that. And then I'm going to take the blush of that bronzer, it's sort of, they go hand in hand, and that's also shimmery, and I'm going to put that basically where I put the bronzer, but on the apples of my cheeks, and then I'm going to feather it back towards my hairline. And now we're moving on to the dots. So I'm using the Snazaroo face paint, and it's like in the white shade, and I am using a pencil brush to do this, but it didn't really work too well, like the circles weren't too round, which is annoying, so I think I probably should have used a cotton bud. And then to look more tribal, I'm just going to add this black line between my brows. Why not? And then we're moving on to highlight, and I'm again using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Starlight highlight that I always use. I'm highlighting my brow bone and my inner corner. I have added some purple pencil liner to my waterline, and then I'm just going to add the highlight to my cheekbones, my nose, cupid's bow and chin as usual. So at this moment in the video I am using Boudly Bare Lip Liner by MAC to line my lips, but I do go through about 80 different lip shades before I get the perfect one, so just bear with me on the lips. I'll list the final colour and everything down below, but this is not the final colour. So moving on to lashes, I'm using Velour lashes in the style Show Fluffy. I'm just coating those with mascara, and I did add a little black line to the edge of my eyeshadow, if you can see. I'm not really sure for the purpose of that, but anyway, yeah. And that is it for the makeup tutorial. Hi guys, so I've done my makeup. This is the final result. I'm now going to finish off the hair. So as I said before, I said that I was going to mess it up a bit, make it a bit less neat, and just, let me just adjust the camera. So I said that I left these little scraggly rat's tails at the end, just to leave a bit of room to do what I want to do. So what I'm going to do, just gently start pulling the plait sort of apart and like wiggling it around. I just want the plait to be quite big, like going down my head, if you get me. And then working down the plait, just sort of doing the exact same thing. And it just gives it a little bit of like texture, and it makes it look a little bit more interesting rather than just like a sleek. I mean, this looks really nice as well. I do like this look as well. And I wear that sort of on a day to day, but I think for a festival it's sort of more relaxed, and it's more just woke up out of my tent and I've had a rough night and all that jazz. So yeah, that's what I get the vibe from, and that's what I want to try and achieve with this hair. I will end up pinning, so see how it's quite loose, it's not like stuck to my head. I'll end up pinning it so it is stuck to my head, because I like it how it like sticks in at the ears and then it comes out and then it's big. So I'm going to do that, but I'll do that in a minute. I'm now going to do that to the other side, and then I'll pin it, and then we're done. Got to just, okay, I'm leaving it. Right, okay, moving on. So, grab a bobby pin and flip it the opposite way. So you know where the bobbly bits are? That's supposed to sit against your scalp because it's like the bit that grips the hair. So yeah, flip it on its, well, backwards, but really we got it all wrong and it's supposed to be frontwards. But anyway, yeah. So, and then what I'm going to do is just pin that to my head. Okay, cool. I feel like I need earrings. Believe it or not, I'm done. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had so much fun creating it. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and let me know of any video suggestions. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye!